it's me, Marianne. We have a special guest today.
This is Daisy.
She is my roommate. We lived together for like almost 2 months already. It's been 2 months to live together, and like I have her today to discuss the difference between Japanese university students and American uni students. So
let's get into it.
Let's get started. Woo!
Oh boy.
First of all, what do they do for hanging out? Just hanging out, like weekends or whatever.
We have the university town called Isla Vista that's very close to campus. So that's where we meet a lot to go for lunch or to try different restaurants. Or we go to downtown, which has a lot of restaurants, and you're kind of around a more adult crowd. And other things we do, we go to parties, which is its own thing.
Yep.
That's pretty much what we do, I think, for fun.
Okay, so for partying, like, what kind of party are there?
Yeah, so the parties on Isla Vista are very famous, especially on It's the street that's closest to the ocean.
Crazy.
And there's not really like residents that live there. It's normally all college students or people that go to the community college. So it's all college age people, and it makes for a really fun environment when we have parties because we can be as loud as we want to and just walk from house to house, basically party hopping. And then there's the fraternity and the sorority parties.
Oh yeah, fraternity, sorority.
Yeah.
Can you explain it about that? Like, because we don't have that concept.
Fraternities?
Yeah.
Okay, so fraternities are basically like clubs outside of the school. They are connected to the school, but they do their own events outside of the school. And there's boy fraternities. Those are the frats, and then the girl ones are the sororities. You have to pledge to be in them, and they do cost money. They cost a couple $1,000s to be a member of them. I know.
They pay for it?
Yeah.
To be a member?
Yeah. It's so expensive, it's crazy. Yeah, and they have like their own houses on Isla Vista where you can live if you're a member. So some of those are just based on academics. You can join.
Like the major.
Yeah. We have some that are based on, religion or ethnicities.
It's based on like anything.
Yeah, it's kind of a way to build connections and network. There's also a dark side to it, which is hazing. I really haven't heard about that too much on our campus, but I have heard about it in other campuses where certain fraternities have gotten kicked off of their universities.
Can you explain it like in detail? Like what are the like examples?
Actually, there's been like some stories on the news where there's been some fraternity pledges that have died because they were forced to drink like 2 bottles of vodka in one night. Or just do really reckless stuff.
Yeah, we have some sort of like similar things in Japan too. We don't have fraternity or sorority kind of stuff, but like we do have like club activities, of course. And then some club groups, they force younger year, for example freshman or second year, to like drink a lot. It sometimes results in like dying.
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels like it really happens to like every country's uni students, I guess, because like they just started drinking and
it's a lot of peer pressure.
Peer
wanting
pressure
to fit in with the group, so you kind of.
We were talking about like hanging out and stuff. Let's move on to like academics, like aspects. You're majoring history, right? What do you usually do for like homework?
My homework or schoolwork, it's very essay based. Or a lot of written responses. Basically a lot of like going over historical documents. What do you do in your major?
In my like social major, it's also essay based. We write a lot, I guess. As I belong to an English based program in Japan, I also do a lot of essays on that because my major is like Japanese literature, which we read a lot, and also we like write a lot about like analysis on the readings or whatever. The amount of homework is, I don't know, bigger in Japan than US. We read 100 pages a week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. What about you? What about the amount of homework?
Oh, we don't read anywhere near that. We read maybe maybe 3 articles, like 10 pages at most.
Is it per class or is is it per week?
Probably per week, honestly. Like maybe the most that I've been is maybe like 30 pages. I feel
Do you
like
think it's normal in US or like is it kind of less
I mean I don't
average?
I think it's normal. When I went to community college, it was about the same amount. I mean, I had some concerns about the workload being a lot different than community college when I got here, but I really felt no struggle at all keeping up with the schoolwork.
So what about essays? How many pages do you usually write?
It depends on the essays. It depends on the course that you're taking too. If you're taking like a seminar or like a research class, then you're probably gonna have to do a research paper. That's probably about like 10 to 15 pages. I think the longest essay that I've written is probably around 10 to...
Wow.
But the most common is like 3 or like...
Yeah,
between
4
and
or 5.
Yeah, 3 and 5.
How many classes do you usually take per quarter?
I normally take 3 to 4 classes per quarter, which is very normal. I think the average is probably like 4. If you really want to graduate within 4 years, maybe you'll have to take 5 classes sometimes. Or if you don't want to take 5 classes, you need to take advantage of summer classes and maybe take 2 in the summer.
Okay, so you mentioned the difference between like community college and like universities, right? Like, can you explain about community college because we don't have that schools in Japan, so
yeah, this is an interesting topic of discussion between us the other day. So yeah, over here in the United States, we have community college, which I think is like a wonderful program. Community college, anybody can go to community college. Any age can go in. You don't have to be accepted. You take an entry exam just to see what level you are in math and what level you are in English. If you're a little bit below the college level that you need to go into college, they'll give you some classes before college level math to build you up to get into college level math. The same with English. And then most people want to transfer within 2 years. So if you graduate high school at 18, then you can be in community college for 2 years, your freshman and your sophomore year. And then
from 18 to 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can transfer into your university, your junior and your senior year. So a lot of people do it because they want to save money on those first 2 years. It's very inexpensive to go to community college.
But how much is gonna be when you go to like university?
Yeah, most universities are like $30,000 to like $50,000 a year. It's basically the same quality of education. I really loved community college. There's a lot of beautiful community college campuses, and I've met some very wonderful professors that have helped me a lot academically at community college. It really is a good deal for them because we're paying a lot more than they are for our education, but they get to experience the same social life that we do because they party with us. They just don't come on campus, but they live in the same area. We go to the same parties.
Oh, I haven't met them. Oh my god.
Yeah, but they're for sure there, trust me. They're for sure.
In Japan, high school students directly apply to university, and if they got accepted, they just go to like universities. We don't have community college, but like instead of that, we have cram schools. Do you know what that is? It's like after school. It's just a place for like get prepared for like entrance exam for universities. Universities offer a lot of exams to just test students. The mainstream of the entrance exam is you gotta like take a test. Writing exams like SAT or sort of stuff. The test of Japanese, English, math, and history, science. Like it really depends on which school or which department are you going to, but they won't offer any like academic statement or essays or whatever. The score of test really matters.
Here in the US, especially in California, the essay part of the application is very important.
Yeah.
They want to know your personality really, and they want to see if you'd be a good fit with the school.
Everyone here is like, of course they're so smart because it's like, you know, top universities in the world, but like they also be like very open-minded, so friendly. They feel very free to like say whatever during the classes. Like they raise hands to like say, like to express their like feelings.
In Japan is different, right?
Yeah, it's kind of different. Like it really depends on university. It really depends on the program that you belong to. But like the interaction among students will be more frequently happen in the US, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about class.
Agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
So we just finished talking about like our differences, and like I hope you guys learned a lot about like, US uni life and Japanese uni life as well.
Till next time.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. I will definitely see you guys in the next video.